Hey, I'm Kelli Folsom. I'm an artist and I work with women artists in order to help them build their skills and confidence and find their artistic voice. Who I really love to work with is women who gave up on their artistic dreams. Generally, they're in the second chapter of their life and they really have no idea what they're capable of and what they can do with their art. I'm a little bit of a sucker for the underdog and maybe people who have self-doubt and don't believe in themselves as much as they could. And so I love working with those women, those artists, and just watching them come into full bloom and building their confidence and growing with their art. And then they start getting out in the world and selling their work and getting awards and just totally transforming into, the artist that they really always wanted to be. So that's my favorite client. Both in the, as an art instructor and coach, both in the college industry and in the online teaching industry, the biggest thing I would say I see happening is that all of the focus gets put on technique, on mastering your craft and getting better at your artistic ability or your skills. And I'm all for mastery. I love mastery. And I also feel like it should not be the sole focus, because what ends up happening is that artists end up getting stuck in this trap of like perpetually being an artist, or being a student, perpetually being a student and never really fully stepping into the full identity of being an artist, being a professional artist. So I would say that's the biggest trap that I see happening in the industry is instead of like turning out confident, amazing artists who are capable of making their way in this life with their art, they end up feeling very insecure and kind of filled with self-doubt and feeling like they're never going to be good enough to actually get out there and do that. I mean, I don't want to sound like a martyr or anything or a saint, but I think what does make what I have to offer unique and special is that I do genuinely care. I care about their success. That is the most important thing to me, is to be able to support them in reaching their full potential as an artist. So I really work not only to help them hone their skills and find out what their strong points are and what their weak points are in terms of their craft, but I also really keep an eye on like what is the mindset, what's their mindset, what needs to be worked on there, how can I help support them to become more confident in what they do. And I do want to see them move beyond me. I don't want to see anybody just staying trapped, working with me forever, for example. I want to see them get out into the world and, be fully confident as an artist. I think my vision for the future would just be seeing more and more women artists, coming to the forefront, of the art world and contributing their art and believing in it, really believing that their art matters, that their art dreams are important, that them reaching their full artistic potential is a possibility and it is valuable and it is important. So that is my mission. That's the mission I'm on, because that was, for me, that was what was missing in my life, and I would have loved to have another female artist be able to stand there and support me along the journey and say, hey, you got this, I believe in you and we're gonna do this thing together. So if you are a woman artist and you'd love to get in touch with me and work with me, go to artlifewithkelli.com and let's connect.